the next layer of purpose, which I wanted to add on that is, yes, organization purpose is to serve and deliver services to support them get through what they have been through. And how does the sectoral purpose aligns with your organization purpose, that, people are fighting for the same dollar? And is the sector going to the right direction of serving, or as in, is the sector going to the right direction of serving?
There's a few voices I can hear telling me off already. I think our organisation is. I think we're quite blessed that the people who work there are there for the right reason. We are aligned in how we're thinking and working, and even amongst the FAST network, we are driven to support people who are refugees and asylum seekers and people who are in detention as well, to make sure that they have access to torture and trauma recovery services, because we're covering an obligation under the UN Convention Against Torture. So we're all sharing that drive and that vision. It is always challenging for staff, I think, to understand the complexities of things like the financial demands and how you secure funding, and even the legal requirements. Our insurance has doubled this year. There's some challenges in that at the front line, and I remember being a frontline staff member complaining that client funds were being stolen for things that don't matter, for like insurance. It's always a challenge when you're in a management role to keep the vision, mission, purpose kind of going while dealing with the governance requirements. I think we're in a good place. I think with our national, international partners, we're in a good place. I guess sitting on a board as well, what I see a lot of is CEOs are given KPIs around growth. And I'm always challenged by that, because if it's growth to serve client and community needs, yep. If it's securing funding for something that's needed, yep. But if it's just growth for increasing revenue's sake, have you gone away from your purpose? Have you moved away from what your focus is? And it's just something I've always been, I guess, challenged by. And there have been times where where we might have a department going, here's $50,000 to deliver 6 months work in insert whatever here, and here's what we want to see the outcome. And it's not achievable, it's not realistic, and it's not sustainable long term. And so I feel very strongly that with my seniors and with the right people on the board, we need to talk about, is this worth us doing? Is it a relationship thing where if we don't do it, it's going to be bad for us?
Yeah.
Or is this something where actually it's going against our purpose, it's going against our intention to do that work? And I think that is a little unusual. I don't see a lot of colleagues talking that way.